Hi makers, and welcome back to the channel. As the season is upon us, we're gonna make a crochetista bunny coaster. I loved making this also because it only took me 15 minutes to make, so trust me, this is an under 20-minute project. There is a free written pattern available. If you're into that, be sure to check that in the description box below, together with the paid pattern. As for all the materials that I used in this tutorial, find them also linked in the description box below. Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe. Now, let's get right into the tutorial. So to begin making our bunny coaster, we are going to make a magic ring. To make a magic ring, I just like to hold my 3 fingers like this, wrap my yarn around just like that, grab my hook, insert it from underneath and pull up a loop just like that. And then we're gonna chain 2 just like that. And now we are gonna go into that magic ring and place 12 double crochets. And 12 just like that. Now we're gonna pull onto that yarn, this shoulder tail, just there we go, and we're gonna pull onto that just to close our ring. And then from the chain 2 that we made, on top of that we're just gonna go in there with a slip stitch just like that. Now to get started on the first row of this, we're gonna do a chain up of 2, and into the very same stitch that we joined, we're gonna go in right in there with a double crochet. Now we're going all the way around, we're going to be placing 2 double crochets in each and every stitch. So now we've reached the end, we're just gonna slip stitch on top of that chain 2 that we made, just like that. And this is what our work should be looking like so far. To get started on our new row, we are going to do a chain up of 2 into the very chain as joining, going in there with our first double crochet, just 1, and then into the next, place 2 double crochets. Into the next one, which is this one, we'll go in with 1 double crochet, and then we'll place 2 double crochets into the next. One double crochet and 2 double crochets. 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet. And you're just gonna do this all the way around. So I've just reached the end of my row, and on top of that chain 2 space, I'm going to go in there with my slip stitch to join. Chain 2 to begin. Double crochet once and there. Double crochet once in the next, and increase. So in this row, we're going to be doing 1 double crochet, another 1 double crochet, and then to know that it's an increase row, you're going to see that the one you're working into was also an increase at the bottom. So for this, into the third, we'll be doing an increase of 2 double crochets together. So it will be 2 single double crochets and then followed by an increase. Just like here, into the third stitch, chain, then we'll do our increase. I'll work 2 normal double crochets, and then in there I'll do my increase. So this is the last increase of the row. Now if you want, you can stop here and get started onto the head, but I'm going to do 1 more round. But this time around I'll be doing 3 double crochets before I turn to an increase. So just going to slip stitch into there to join, turn to, and there we go. Now we'll do 3 double crochets. So 1. So as I was saying, we'll be doing 3 normal double crochets, and then we will go in with an increase right in there, just like that, and then followed by another set of 3 double crochets, and then followed by an increase. Now you do this going all the way around, and then I'll meet you right back here so that we can get started on the head. So far, this is what our work is looking like. Now we will slip stitch into that second chain to join. Chain up 2. Now into the very same chain that we slip stitch to join, or where our chain is coming out of, we're going to go in with 2 double crochets. Just like that. Now into the next chain, just this one right here, we're going to go in with 2 treble crochets. Maybe I did that a bit fast. If you don't know what a treble crochet is, treble crochet, you're going to yarn over twice, just like that. Insert your hook into there, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. we're going to do another 2 treble crochets into the next stitch as well. And then into the next stitch 2 double crochets. And that's going to make the bunny's head. To get started on the ear, we're going to have to do a chain up of 9. And then into the second chain from the hook, slip stitch, just like that. Into the next 2 chains, we're going to go in with double crochets. And then into the next 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, we'll place treble crochets in each. 1 treble crochet in each space. And then into the next 2 chains, which are the last 2, we're going in with no more double crochet. And just like that. And then we are going to slip stitch into that very first, the last double crochet that was made. Now we're just going to do the very same thing for the other ear, chain 9. And slip stitch into the second chain from the hook, double crochet into the next 2, treble crochet into the next 3, then double crochet into the last 2. And just as we did before, slip stitch to join, do a chain of 1. Let me just grab my scissors so we can cut. So I got my scissors, I'm just gonna chop that and pull through and tighten that. This you can just cut it shorter, or if you wish you can weave it in with your yarn needle. Now to make the eye, also the very same thing with this, you can just cut it short or weave it in with your needle. To make the eye, you're just going to grab your yarn and put it onto your hook like this. From the back, you're just going to enter through the space of a double crochet and to the other. And pull through the back like that. Just pull it a bit. Chop that off. At the back, just make a knot. Like that. Obviously, you're going to chop that off as well, but your bunny has an eye. Just like that. And that's exactly what I did for my other bunny coasters. I am in absolute love. They are so cute. This yarn was a worsted weight yarn, but I still used a 4mm hook. That's why it's slightly bigger than the other 2. So you're just gonna cut these short. You can make 2 knots just to make sure it's secured and nice, and there we go. You can press them down with an iron so that the ears lay nice and flat, and your coasters are all done. I hope you loved this tutorial. It's so fast and easy to make, and it makes it the perfect gift. And your tables won't have to get burnt because now they're going to have little coasters. So until next time, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, share it to those people that you believe would definitely love it, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Until next time, keep crocheting.